right to left, and they'll be kicking off as Grant Crottrell looks at his time and his watch, checks if everything's all right, and says, let's get the 2021 Gwynne Shield final underway. It's a low kick down towards the 10 metre line, gathered by the Wasps. And a couple of close carries now to the Wasps' first ball in hand. Going to come through the back line on the right hand side. There for the number 12. It is Milne. And Wasps go to the boot. Now it might just plug a little bit. It does. It's picked up there by the number 11, Sione Lili, who hands it off to his fullback, Carter Steens. Panthers halfback now looking for it. Knox clears it though. Good little run here from, I think that's Rapson. Knox goes right. Finding some runners there from Nathan Moore. 10 metres their side of halfway as the Panthers currently. Come left through Hunter. Good tackle, good wacky do. In there on Waitahinga. Do apologise if I get some of these names wrong, folks. I haven't had long to prepare for them. Big hit on Happy there. Knox looks at his options, goes right, going backwards now, and turned over by the Wasps. The Wasps have it. It's through Silic, 5 metres short of the 22 metre line. They come right. One off carry there. Now for Botherway. And just a little bit of hands letting down the Wasps there from Jackson Hay. And we'll come back to the first knock on. Well, some enterprising running rugby for the first couple of minutes. Just a heads up about the time you see on screen, folks, that it is counting down, not up. So the time you see on screen is what is left in the match, or in the half, sorry. And it'll be Jamie Silic that'll feed the ball. About 7 metres in from left-hand touch. There's the scrubber steady. It's there for Thomas Foote, who breaks off. Makes a few metres. Silic goes right. There for Liam Coombs with boot to ball. Picked up by the number 21, Ormsby, who's caught on the halfway line. Wasp in possession currently. They go right through Tuku. It's going a little sideways here at the moment as the Wasps. It's a good scragging tackle. They'll go left. Now it's Moore that runs it. It looks as though there might just be a little knock on. No, not releasing is the penalty. And it was Thomas Foote that was penalised there. And Panthers a chance to clear for touch. And finds it 5 metres short of the Wasps 22. So we Wasps, the Panthers feed, wearing that black and yellow. Far side, of course no lifting in primary school rugby. They come left there for Waitahinga. Knox goes right. Finding a one-off carry. They've gone backwards from the line out, and it's going to be a little bit loose. But Ahinga, who's touched the ball a few times already in this match, and it'll be a penalty. It's a penalty advantage there for the Wasps. Good carry there from the number 5, George Benjamin. They'll come left, and it's a little knock on from Ollie Penfold, but come back to the penalty. Not releasing is the call from Grant Cottrell. And Wasps with a penalty on their own 10 metre line, 15 metres in from touch. Might just look to make some metres with the kick, they will. How's it going to find touch though? Oh, it's a good jump there from Carter Steens. But the touch is found 7 metres from their 22. Nice little kick there from Jackson Botherway. It'll be the number 2 from Wasps, Ollie Penfold, throwing the ball in. And it's well stolen there. It's the number 6, Matthew Chapeau, that's stolen that for the Panthers. Now through Waitahinga. And a good carry over the 22. Now Panthers still with ball in hand. The defence is met by the Wasps. And it's going to be another lock on. The field is still muddy from yesterday. Might break out here for the Wasps though. Centre field, and it'll be a double knock on, says Cottrell. The first one by the Panthers, so it'll be a Wasps drum on the 22. Yeah, I thought there for a second we just might see the first open break in the game, but just some ball handling letting both sides down. "100 years of Gwynne Shield rugby." Also 100 years of Waikato rugby as well. Some big occasions coming up. Black tie dinner on the 20th of August, as well as a triple header at FMG Stadium Waikato with Heartland Whara Palmer Cup and NPC happening, as it's there for the Wasps. A little wrap around, but it's been knocked on again. Panthers have it, and they'll come back to the first one. So scrum just 2 metres outside the Panthers 22. The number 8 breaks off. Nathan Moore. Can he get out of a tackle? He makes a few metres though. I'll go right. And it's a good tackle on him. And a penalty. No release of the ball. It's brought down in that good one. Good tackle by the Wasps player. And I've called for a scrum. Because the other thing that's happening with the 100 years of Waikato rugby is on the second there's a exhibition thing at Claudelands Arena, and then on the third Waikato Legends, Wasps chant goes up. They've got the ball in hand. There now for the number 9, Silic. Caught on just short of the 22. It's a one-off carry. He's got support with him though. Panthers in there trying to steal it. They have two. There's all sorts of team chanting going on. Wasps still have it back now. There for the number 21, Hay. Out to the winger. Vidrekiti. They'll go left now for the Wasps. And not quite sure what's happening here. Cottrell just talking to the players. It's an obstruction call, I think. Oh, well, the Wasps have definitely, because we crept in with everybody else in the grandstand. It is a fully packed grandstand, which is great to see after 10 days. There's all sorts of supporters going on in here. There's a little push from the Panthers, but they Wasps still have it. Through Botherway, now it's being spread out. Now through Quintinus. Daniel has still ball in hand. He's inside the 22. He's out of a couple of tackles. Going to be the first try. It will be the first try of the match. What a run from Quintus Daniel. And it's the first 5-pointer of the match. Wasps lead 5-0 with just after 10 minutes gone. Well, good use of ball and just found a lot of break. Thought it was going to happen earlier in the game, and that was the first real serious one we had. So number 10, Jackson Botherway, to attempt the conversion. About 80 metres out from the posts, left-hand side of them. Takes a little step back, comes in, kicks it. And it's successful. Wasps lead 7-0. 11 minutes gone in the 2021 Gwynne Shield final. Great to see all the support coming in. The stream will stay up after the game when it's when it's stopped and all that. The video will still be there. So if you're wanting to watch it back or know of anybody who want to watch it back, they can. Now the ball comes in. Oh, the kickoff is great from the Panthers. Ball and all tackle, and they've won a penalty. Oh, that's what you want as a coach. So number 7 from Sheldon Lambert, making a few metres into the 22, and a knock on into the tackle. Lambert taking it from the tap, making 10-15 metres. Because, in 100 years of this, you've had the ex-All Black, former All Blacks, former Waikato players as well that have played in this tournament. I didn't have the privilege to play due to the fact that I grew up in the Thames Valley. I think at the moment the Wasps are winning the chant in the grandstand. There's another one in. Ball spits out the back. Botherway with ball in hand. He puts boot to ball down towards the fullback of Panthers, Carter Steens, who picks it up. And it's a good tackle on him. The Wasps drove him back, but Panthers still ball in hand. Wasps trying to turn it over, but it is there for the Panthers. And it's another good tackle. It is Virgil Ketty, and there's going to be a penalty on the Wasps. Cottrell just says, come over and I'll explain. Just having a talk there to Alex Young and Jamie Silich from the Wasps, but nothing comes of it. And the kick can't find touch. Picked up by Penfold, who finds the number 10 of Silich. They go left now through Milne. They'll go right with Andre Robinson. Ball skirts out and ball kicked downfield by Silich. It was untidy, but he managed to clean it up. Steens with it now. It's another great tackle from the number 21, Jackson Hay, but it's going to be penalised, leaving their feet. And time off. For something? No. Cottrell says we'll have a scrum from that penalty. Chant goes up. It's pretty much a continuous thing. It's scrum time. Knox looking for it. It's actually been a tight head. Silic has it. Now it's through Milne. Wrap around. Milne has it back again. They go left. And it's just, there's a penalty advantage being played towards the Wasps. They still have ball in hand. And some meters being made far side. The Wasps have started this game out very well, and it's just gone into touch though. And it's been called a penalty for head high. Because it's a bit stricter in junior rugby than what it is in senior rugby. Under 19s and below that, you know, the kids are learning, but they've got to learn to go below pretty much the nipple line is the mark rather than the shoulders. By the way, clears the line 5 metres out from the opposition try line. Oh, Sharp goes up again. It's scrappy at line out time. It's been one there though. By the way, has it. Caught high in the tackle though. Wasps have got a good maul going in. Can it be stopped? Panthers trying to hold it up. They do. They do really well there. Be a 5 metre scrum to the Panthers. Great defence there. There will be a highlights package posted up on Bev's Broadcasting Facebook page later in the week, as well as a few photos from this morning's games that I've managed to take. I didn't manage to get round to the 5th and 6th playoff, so I do apologise to those teams. As the ball there sits for Knox. Slips a little bit. Kick downfield from Carson Hunter. Now therefore Viridiketi, and it's out of a couple of wannabe tacklers. Panthers in there trying to search for it. They can't get it. Wasps have it. Silic having to find some runners. It's a loose pass. Finds his intended target. Silic looking to go left. By the way, with a long cutout pass. Floated out towards the wing. Cuts back inside, does that winger. And they'll come back for a penalty offside. And a scrum penalty. Scrum from that will come of that penalty now. 5 metres to the right hand uprights on the 22. It's a brilliant crowd here. Probably even more than what we had for the final yesterday, although the weather's a little bit better. Silic with the ball at the back. Gives it to Botherway. Hands it off now to Quintus Daniel, the try scorer. And the Panthers have turned us over. And has the Wasps done it back? I think they have. They have too. It's a loose pass. And offside penalty is the call. And they've gone for the points. Not a bad option here. They're playing with the wind. And it's directly out in front, about 20 metres out from the posts. Hello to Hayden from one of the Tigers teammates. Saying hello. As by the way, looking to add 3. He does! 10-0, Wasps lead. Deserve it too. They've been quite dominant this game. So far, and apologies for that. It's 10-0, not 120-0. A little bit of slip of the finger. And the ball goes down towards the 22. Doesn't quite get there though. And comes right with the Wasps. Good ball running there from the Wasps player. Ball comes back to Botherway. Steen's having to go back and collect this. There's a couple of Wasps players. It's come off the boot though, and it's played off by Wasps. And it has been a knock on actually. Thought that might have just come off the boot and then the hands. I think if you're wanting to have a look at photos from the tournament, I'm pretty sure if you go to what is called the Friday edition Facebook page, they're based in Morrinsville. See them here today as well. Grant Cottrell just making this scrum steady. And it's been onto the 22. Apologies, there seems to be some video issues. It might just have righted itself now though. Now comes right back, ball back inside. They're 15 metres out and they're under advantage for a penalty. Therefore the number 8 of Thomas Foot. And it's into touch. Do apologise folks, I realise there are some video issues going on. Oh, it's a penalty try! It is a penalty try! I'm not too sure what's happened there. But a penalty try has been awarded to the Wasps for an infringement on the try line. So it's an automatic 17-point lead. 7-pointer. And the kick-off down towards the 10-metre line. A shallower one there. Cleaned up by the Wasps. And it's an obstruction call. Again, second one of the match. Just some miscommunication. Panthers with ball in hand through Sheldon Lambert. On towards the Wasps 22. They come left. It's there for Asher Happy. Making a couple of metres. Now up to Carson Hunter. He puts the ball on, boot to ball. Cleaned up by the Wasps player, but they'll come back to a penalty. And there's just under 7 minutes to go. First half of the final. As Grant Cottrell says time off. Just having a word to one of the spectators maybe. Can only imagine that maybe one of the spectators might have just said something. Referee abuse at any level, at any stage, is uncalled for, folks. They're all volunteers at this level. And time back on, says Grant Cottrell after that. Wasps Panthers find a runner, sorry. They're up on the 5 metre line. They come left. Being spun out the air now is Trey Footy. Now out there to Carson Hunter, who is over for the Panthers' first try. Well worked try there, coming from the penalty. And that is what the Panthers will need. 17-5, kick to come. Well, the Panthers want that. There's still a long way to go in this game. So the number 13, Trey Footy, doing the kicking on the 5 metre line from touch. About 18 metres out from the try line. Can he add the extras? Only got 90 seconds to convert a try when the try is awarded. So might need just to be a little bit careful of that. Takes a step back, comes in, kicks it. It is away to the right. 17-5, the score stays. 4.5 minutes to go. 2021 Gwynne Shield final. Don't forget to let us know wherever you are watching, tuning in from. I see the comments, folks. A few people in Brisbane. G'day to you. Let us know who you're supporting. As I said, can't always get around to the comments during the commentary, but all the comments are read after the match. My name is Bevin, Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting. Great to have your company. As the restart from, by the way, goes down towards into the 22. Cleaned up by Steens, who's met on a good tackle. About a metre outside the 20, outside the zone 22. Wasps have turned us over though. And it'll be a head-high penalty called against one of the Panthers players there. So Wasps will probably, I'd say, by the way, we'll just kick this into the corner. The man's do alright at line-out time so far in the final. Steens might have just kept this in. No, he hasn't. Flag goes up. And line-out time now, 5 metres out from the Panthers line. The Wasps chant goes up again. It's taken by the Wasps too, they've got it. There was Silic's ball in hand. And, not straight, I think's the call. Did look a little bit wonky from where I'm sitting in the grandstand here. But it is about 30 metres away from me. So the Panthers get away with it, just luckily in this occasion. Taylor Knox with ball in hand. It's a good scrum here by the Wasps, but the Panthers have it. It's the number 8 Nathan Moore that's broken off. Dragged out towards the sideline, still in touch, still in play though. And there's an advantage, penalty advantage being played Panthers' way. And they'll come back to it. It's another head-high tackle. No one likes seeing arm contact on the heads. So they tap and go, the Panthers, through Sheldon Lambert. And the Wasps have turned us over. They've got ball in hand. It's through Ollie Penfold. They'll come right by the way. There for Milne. Now it's being strung out to Jackson Hay. He's made a great tackle. They'll go left through Liam Walters. They're still going. There's an advantage being played. And Grant Cottrell says we'll go back to the penalty. Might have been a little bit of a push and a shove there. Here's the players. Can I get a little bit of a talking to, I'd say, for that? It's the captain's being pulled over. It's Cohen Rapson that's being talked to. So Cottrell's just telling him just to keep us calm. Don't do anything too silly. Just a reminder, the time you see on screen is only an estimate. It's not the actual time. Now tap and go to the Wasps. It's there for Silic with a run. One off runner. There. Caught on the 6 metres out from the try line. Panthers trying to get in there and steal it. And Grant Cottrell says that is half time here at Memorial Park in Cambridge. 17-5 to the Wasps. They've had the better first half, as the scoreline shows. The Panthers, though, they did well to score those 5 points, but they're just playing a little bit behind the 8 ball. I'd be telling them just to keep ball in hand and use some space. Junior rugby, there's a lot of space on a rugby field that can be found. You just need to worry about passing the ball right and sticking to the basics. The Wasps, I'd just be carrying on doing the same thing that they have been doing, because it has been working for them, and they've had possession and territory a lot of this match. Anyway, that is half time. Join us back very shortly. We will have the second half of the 2021 Gwynne Shield final. It is Wasps 17 leading the Panthers 5.
Silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the time. I can't find the point where our two paths align. Right here, the night sky, I'm trying to see your stars, but I've always feared the dark. Now I see brightly. I can feel your silence. You always feel so far when your stars are burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
Inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this girl? gravity, it keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
All right, welcome back to Memorial Park here in Cambridge for the 2021 Gwynne Shield final. It's 100 years of Gwynne Shield rugby and Waikato Rugby as well. It's the Wasps leading 17-5 over the Panthers. It's the Wasps who will be kicking off, playing right to left in the second half. And we're underway now, down towards about 5 metres out from the 22. Great tackle there on Nathan Moore. Is Matthew Chapeau trying to make some more metres to his tally. They'll come left as the Wasps have turned it over once more. They come left now again. As it's running sideways but making some metres as the Wasp player. And the Panthers trying to go in there and steal it. And they have now as Carson Hunter puts the boot to ball. There's been a sub at fullback for the Wasps. Cooper Smith with it. Now Bolloway, who's having a great game, putting boot to ball. Picked up there by Whaiforo. Apologies for the mispronunciations, folks. I was only given these team lists about half an hour before kick-off. And it might have been just for a late tackle. No, it's an offside at the scrum. Offside at the kick is the call there. So given a penalty where the ball lands, or a scrum where the kick was made. And the Panthers, not surprised, take the scrum where the kick was made. The crowd is in heavy favour of Wasps here in the grandstand. As the 8 for Panthers break off. Wasps trying to get through and steal it, but Chapeau has it comfortably. Therefore, Matinga. And a penalty not releasing is the call. And when things are just going the way again in the second half of Wasps, and when you're up 17-5, penalties you'll take at any point of the game. They take a scrum, and I think that's just due to it being in the middle of the field, not being able to really clear for touch, and take the scrum, put the forwards in, feed it to the backs, they say. As the scrum's a little bit messy, but breaks off there for Thomas Foote. And loose ball. Wasps with ball in hand. Silic finds Caleb De Bruin. About 7 metres this side of halfway at the moment of the Wasps. Silic goes in and hunts for it, and it's an offside penalty. Just up a bit too quick there with the Panthers. Might be a little bit of rain, a little bit of a shower going on. As there's talking to Grant Cottrell, just talking to the Panthers captain. But to both captains, good shake of hands, some good sportsmanship showing there. Of course, the last edition of the Gwynne Shield was 2 years ago. The Tritons took that one out. That was only the second game that was live streamed on Waikato Rugby. Of because Club Rugby is live streamed due to Bev's broadcasting these days. It was an epic final yesterday. Hautapu going down 13-10 to Fraser Tech. Because the All Blacks won last night against Fiji, 60-13. Silic has ball back in hand now at the base of the scrum. Find some runners. Can they find holes? They can't. Scrag to the ground. As Silic goes left, by the way. Now there for Liam Coombs. Now there's a run here from Seb Brooker, and he's just dragged into touch. Great to see young and old refereeing. Always need referees. If you're interested, get hold of the union. Let them know. Assistant referees as well. You don't just have to have the whistle if you want to run touch. Numbers are dwindling. Now it's Joel Gurnell to throw the ball into the line out. Won by Matthew Chapeau. They come left through Rapson, making some metres. They'll go left. Boot to ball there from Carson Hunter. Now it's Cooper Smith that's going back and cleaning up. Gets around a couple of would-be tacklers. Now brought down on a good tackle, but it was high. And Cottrell just saying, guys, there's just too many high tackles in this game. You've got to learn to keep them down. Player safety is paramount in any contact sport, let alone something as physical as rugby. And by the way, says let's play the game down in this corner. Can he find touch? No, he can't. Running sideways at the moment is the Panthers player. Caught on the 22-metre line. Wasps in there looking to hand. Oh, the Panthers have knocked it on. Big win from the Wasps. The pressure just told. Sometimes when you're in your own territory, you've just got to run it straight and maybe break out of a couple of tackles and then find a hole. It'll be scrum 3 metres inside. Panthers 22 for the Wasps. As there's more issues on the far side, the assistant referee coming onto the field. Not too sure. Don't have communications from the referees, so I can't tell you what's being said. Just seems might be a little bit of an issue far side with some spectators. It's one of the coaches, Panthers coaches, being pulled up. As I said, the 100 years of Waikato Rugby concludes with the Waikato Legends versus South African Bulls. Buffaloes, sorry, not Bulls. At Claughton's Park on October 3rd, Sunday, October the 3rd. That will be live streamed if you can't attend, but it will be a great occasion because 1956 is when Waikato beat the mighty Springboks at what was then Rugby Park, now FMG Stadium Waikato. The Mulu Parade's making a comeback that day as well to celebrate 100 years. Great occasion, get along, go on to mulu.co.nz for any details, because season memberships for the Bunnings NPC and Farah Cup are still available as well. And it's just gone a little sideways there. It's a hand on the... not too sure what their call is, sorry folks. The Panthers have ball in hand. They tap and go. But there's a good tackle coming in from the Wasps. They'll come right through Penfold. Off to Botherway. There for Milne. Into the 22 again is the Wasps. Most action this 22 has seen all weekend. Now Te Akau breaking off. About 18 metres out from the Panthers line. Botherway finding a runner. Cuts back inside. Oh, it's a good tackle. Still making some metres though. There is Case Ramsey. And it'll be a pick and go. Caught 2 metres short of the try line now. And it's an offside call against the Panthers. Might have just been a little knock on in there. And they tap and go. Can he find the try line? No, he can't. Some good defence from Panthers. And they've turned it over. It's there for Carson Hunter. And there's a penalty advantage being played. And it's an offside call once more. Still 20 minutes to go. It's a good wacky do. Good driving tackle. And it's another penalty. Tap and go to Chapeau. Has been looking probably the Panthers' best ball runner. Makes 15 metres. Hunter says put to ball and will play the game down on this side of halfway. Finds touch. 9 metres inside Wasps territory. Next Saturday sees the first game of Wharapama Cup for Waikato. They take on Canterbury at Hamilton Marist. Free entry for that. It is a replay of last year's final, of course. It was an epic final that Waikato were leading all day, other than that couple of minutes into injury time when Canterbury stole it. And the throw into the line out wasn't straight. Great work being done by Augustine, my cameraman, his first game of filming rugby. It's not as easy as it looks, folks, I can tell you that much. As good as a job as he's doing. And yeah, there just seems to be some video issues here as they go left-hand side. Off the scrum does the Panthers. And the halfback just jinking out. And still there for the Panthers, just short of the 22 metre line. Now Hunter with ball to boot. Boot to ball. And it's messy. And it's come off a Wasp's hand. No, hands first, I think, folks. I think the crowd in the grandstand here might have just turned around. It might be the Panthers getting the support now. Almost 3/4 of the way through the game. Brought the back for Nathan Moore and a good tackle. They go left. It's a shorter man there. I did see a comment at half time from someone saying that he's sure he wasn't that short at this age. Right out to the left wing. Oh, the tackler does really well to hang on. But it was a try. It's a really good try, the far side. Not 100% sure who's claimed that. But he's done a great job. And the Panthers are back with a sniff. 17-10, kick to come. And I think in the end it was just the pressure they told, but really well done by that player, picking up the ball from the base of the ruck and going blind. Conversion is going to be difficult though. Right out on the far touch. Big touch for anyone, a big kick for anyone, let alone a junior player, primary player. The wind seems to have just died down a little bit as he comes in, kicks it, and it's unsuccessful. So the score remains 17-10. With just under 15 minutes gone. A reminder that the time you see on the screen is only an estimate. We're always in the control of the referee. And what he says goes. Is time back on. As Bothaway kicks it back down to the number 18, Joel Gurnell, who's still going. Hasn't gone too far forward though. Come left, it's Yantami Tuku that's playing halfback for Panthers. Nice little pass on him too. Hunter down the back. There is Cooper Smith, cleans up on the 22 metre line, runs it back. It's met some good and a good tackle there though. And it's a penalty the way of the Panthers. And they'll tap and go. Nathan Moore, who's probably only second to Matthew Chapeau and his team for metres run with ball in hand. There for James Howard. Still going on over the 22 metre line. And ball squirts out. Panthers are scrapping for it. They're 15 metres out from the Wasps line. Out to Hunter, left hand side. Can the number 21 get his double? He can! It is a 17-15 ball game to Mania Ormsby, who scored that one. And the Panthers are right back in it. Conversion again is a difficult one though. Great to see the comments coming through. We'll stay with the presentation if it happens in front of the grandstand. Just a reminder, if it's all square after the, at full time, we go to 5 minutes each way for extra time, and if we don't have a winner for that, it'll go to the first try scorer, which was the Wasps. So, but the conversion's got to go over first. As the conversion's quite a decent nudge, but it is unsuccessful. Away to the left. Hopefully you've been enjoying the coverage, folks, of the 2021 Gwynne Shield final, brought to you by Bev's Broadcasting. My name's Bevin Jenkinson. As I said earlier on, there will be a highlights package posted later on this week. Like the Bev's Broadcasting Facebook page if you want to see it. Ball goes down towards the 22 metre line. Brought back and a good run there by Moore. Must have heard my comment earlier. Tuckle, and it's ball to ground at the shoelaces. And it's just unlucky. It was a hard pass to pick up. The player did well there. Looking really forward to seeing the Olympics happen this coming Friday as well. New Zealand and the men's All Black Sevens and the Blackfern Sevens teams well represented by our Waikato players there in both those sides. And I tell you what, the Blackfern Sevens team, great chance to do one better than what they did 5 years ago in Rio. Myself, I'm really looking forward to the Paralympics where the Wheel Blacks are back in action for the first time in wheelchair rugby at the Paralympics in 13 years. Won gold at Athens 2004. Now the ball there sits for Silic, who's had a good game. By the way, who's had a quiet second half. Been there for Liam Coombs, and it's knocked on. And the Panthers end up with ball in hand. Waikato player Robbie Hewitt that plays the black for the Wheel Blacks. So just under 10 minutes to go is what we have. But as a reminder, that is only a rough estimate. It's not what the not what the referee has. Tuckle feeds the ball. The Wasps have driven well, but the number 8 breaks off. Nathan Moore making once more some metres. Tuckle takes a step and passes. They still come right. Carson Hunter with boot on ball. There for Smith. Cooper Smith gets out of one tackle, brought down in a good team tackle there though. And the ball is out. So the player is onside, but he lets him go. Wasps just need to hang on to it. They've got a penalty advantage, and that's what they'll come back to. Panthers up just too quick. And time for them just to wind down the clock when you're only 2 minutes and 2 points ahead and ball in hand. You just want to wind down the clock, and that's what they'll do by calling a scrum. Sorry. Do you want it? No, but don't worry. Apologies for that, folks. I was just having to talk to one of the organisers who thankfully gave me the Wasps team list, and I've just had to hand it back as there's another penalty for the Wasps. And another scrum called. Just going to eat away some time. Big thanks to the organising committee for allowing me to come in and live stream this. I can't do it without their help and their permission, especially being primary and intermediate players. So big thanks to Wayne Boots as he's well known as. Coached the Waikato Roller Mills side to victory 2 years ago in a great final. Never forget calling that one. Silic finds Botherway. Puts a boot to ball and cleaned up there by the Panthers on the far side. And it'll go left, go right there now, sorry. Panthers have got ball in hand. No, they don't, because they're being penalised for not releasing. And Botherway says, let's play it down this end of the field. Try and get the game tucked away. And it just finds touch. It's a bit of a sprawling effort there by Steens, but couldn't keep the ball in play. Just under 6 minutes to go. Wasps' chance goes up. It's a great take in the line out. Probably the cleanest one we've had all day. And the ball going forward, now to ground. Comes left. There for the number 12. Ducks it out a couple of tackles. Finds his numbers here for the Wasps. Are they going to score? Yes, they will. The try is awarded. And the Wasps are in. Is that the game? It could be. Just under 5 minutes to go. And the Wasps now lead 22-15 with the conversion to come. Well, they had a possession for a long time to the Panthers, and then they just coughed the ball up at the wrong time. And the Wasps are capitalised on the back of a few penalties. There's Botherway. It's a couple of metres out from their left-hand touchline. Steps back, kicks it. It's not a bad nudge, but it's not got the legs on it. Oh, that's the problem. The only problem with that was that it didn't have the legs. (22-15). Not long to go. Cleaned up there by the Wasps as the kickoff is along the ground. Making some metres towards the halfway. The Panthers trying to steal it. They go in there hunting. They get the penalty for not releasing. And they tap and go quick as the Panthers. There for more. More trying to break out of a couple of tackles. Now there for Chapeau. Been a while since he had ball in hand. And it's a penalty again, going the other way for not releasing. And there's still time to play as the Wasps call a scrum once more from the penalty. Just eats up some time. For the Wasps. Still possible that this game could go to extra time. Botherway sits back deep. Gets the ball on the bounce. Gets out of two tackles. Still going. Now 10 metres outside his own 22. Cleaned up by the Wasps. They sprint through the back line. Now he tucks his head in and goes. And it's a penalty. Hands in the mark, hands in the ruck is the call from against the Wasps. Panthers need it and they'll call a scrum. Just a reminder, folks, that time you do see on the screen is only a rough estimate. It is up to Grant Cottrell to decide when it is full time. The crowd is only screaming 1 minute because that's what I'm telling them. And Grant Cottrell says we'll have a reset. Been a few of those, but as you can see, the ground has been cut up. It's the 11th game in 7 days that has been played on this ground, on this field actually, not the ground. Been a lot more than 11 in 7 days. And what's been another great Gwynne Shield tournament. Ball there for Tuckle. Now there for Moore, feeding it off to Hunter. I don't know why he's kicking the ball away, but the Panthers, Wasps, are struggling to pick that up. And it's a little knock on as the Panthers have still got it just a metre short of the try line. They'll come back to the knock on though. My thanks to my cameraman today to Augustin, man from Argentina, been in New Zealand for a year. He's been doing a great job, and trust me folks, the issues have been more at the technology end than his. Well, they haven't been at his end at all actually. So can't blame him for that, just technology sometimes does play up. Moore breaks off. He needs to go towards the posts though. They need to be able to try and convert this try if they can get it. Hunter leaves the ball behind. He's having to clean it up. Does so though through the number 12 of Hainga. And it's another knock on from the Wasps. And it's all over. The Wasps have taken out the 2021 Gwynne Shield. It has been an epic final. We've seen 2 epic finals here at Memorial Park, Cambridge. Boy, they celebrate and they deserve to after a long weekend. Long week, sorry. Commiserations to the Panthers side. Deserved finalists. But the Wasps have taken this out. 22 over the Panthers 15. Well done to all parents, players, spectators, aunts, uncles, nana and granddads and everything else in between that have come down and supported the kids week in, week out. The players, the coaches as well, the referees that have been involved, because you can't have rugby without a referee. The organisers themselves for just another great week. We will try and cover the presentation, folks, but on behalf of Augustine, my cameraman, my name is Bevin Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting. It's been a pleasure to have your company today. Congratulations to the Wasps 22 over Panthers 15.